Welcome back to my second video. It's been a week since the last time I put a video up and brought the Shark Catamaran home. And this week what I'd like to do is get it off the trailer and get to work. So it's been a pretty good week. I did finish that and see what I had and got it cleaned up a little bit. Got all the sails out and laid them out and to see what kind of condition they were in. There was 4 sails there. I had a mainsail, 2 jibs, and a foul weather sail. I guess that goes with it. I'm not 100% sure if it went to another boat, but it was a small sail, and I'll have to see when we get that far. The bad news was the mainsail's pretty bad. It has a lot of holes in it. I guess to say at least 20 holes, and they're small. And there was either chafing or mice. I don't know which it was. But they're all throughout the mast, so I'm probably going to have to fix it so I can use it. I won't be racing any. I wasn't planning on that anyway. So that's my plan for right now. But what I wanted to do is get it off of the boom, get the sails properly folded, put them away until we get to the end. Then I'll decide. In the meantime, maybe I'll stumble across another mainsail that's older but still in good condition. We'll see how it goes. I'm not going to put a lot of money into this. I just like to get it sailing again, put it back on the water. I got the 2 rudders out and the cover boards that covered the lockers. I couldn't find the pole that joined the 2 rudders together. I assume it was a pole. I don't know. I haven't really studied it. But there was no hardware. Just the two rudders. I got them out. Then I wanted to get the mast off, and that was kind of a job to get that off. Watch out for that tree there, man. Who put that there? Anyway, I wanted to get the mast off, and I want to get the sailboat off the trailer. And so I just kind of worked around for a day or so and took my time. Made up some sawhorses to sit it on, some stands, just kind of sacrificial stands that I'll sit it on. And I took the mast off. I got that off. And the thing that surprised me was the size. I bought this boat kind of on a whim. I saw it for sale, and I just kind of jumped on it without even thinking. The price was right. The price was next to nothing. So I jumped on it. When I got there, I was just kind of shocked. I was thinking Hobie Cat 16. And when I got there, this thing's 20 foot long. But not only that, the hulls are big. They're bulbous, and they're large. And it was heavier than I thought it was. It was longer than I thought it was, and it's bigger than I thought it was. It looks like a tough one to launch from the trailer. We'll see about that. But I got the mast off and put it up on some sawhorses and took a look. One of my goals was to get the boom out of that sail and get the battens out and see what they look like. There was a lot of mold inside the sail, inside the battens. And it's a Dacron. I assume it's a Dacron sail, so that didn't really do the damage, although it couldn't help. Couldn't have helped. The trailer's been set. The boat's been set in a very long time. I don't know how long. The date on the registration sticker is not legible, but I'm going to guess. Well, I want to say 10 years. It could be less. There's the 2 small sails. The one on the right with the window, I assume, is the original, and it has the window in it, and it straps around the sheet, the main sheet that goes down in the front. Now this one here is a smaller sail that hangs on. It has clips, but this one has kind of a cloth snap system. And it had the window that kind of matched the mainsail window, so I assume that's the sail that came with it. There's some snaps that wrapped around And here's the mainsail. It's very dirty. I washed it up, but I forgot to take a picture of it after it washed. It cleaned up pretty good. But there's a small sail there. That's another one that yanks on the forestay. And then there's the mainsail there. And I took a look at some of the holes. You can see them. They're like in a line. When it wraps up, you'll see they kind of match up with each other. I don't know. Probably take it out and probably fly to pieces. It's scrubbed up fairly well. There it is, hole 262. After doing some research on some folks that know about this boat, the best estimate we could figure, this boat was made in 1967. That makes this boat 51 years old. And that's I bet you that's the original sail. So, at 51 for a boat, you really can't complain. There's the two rudders. They don't look bad. I don't know what's under that duct tape, if they're broken or what, but they just need some refinishing. And hopefully I can put a new board if the board's broken under that duct tape. There's the locker covers, just dirty. Fiberglass is amazing material. I imagine when 100,000 years from now, when everybody's gone, space aliens will come to this earth and there'll still be fiberglass boats floating around the ocean. There's the line to pull up the jib, the mainsail rather. That was bad, that's frayed. That needs to be replaced. I'm not going to spend a lot of time with this mast. I'm just going to get it out of the way for now. My first concentration will be to get the holes painted. But it seemed like it's in good shape for a 51-year-old old man. The boom looked pretty good. I got some soap out and I scrubbed the sail down, and it took me quite a while. Folded it up and put the sails away. There's the battens. I just wanted to take a picture. There's the hardware. Looks like a little toy. Now this picture here shows you just this boat's been sailed. It's got a little wear. That's the traveler for the boom. There's the rudders again. Taken apart. They don't look bad. We're going to redo them. There's the battens. They're shot. Some are broken. Some are taped. They've seen some miles. There's the locker cover cleaned up. And there's my 4 stands. I'm going to get ready. And I'm just going to flip this boat right over and set it right on that trailer. 1, 2, 3, go. Well, at least that's what I thought I was going to do. I'm going to have to get some muscle. I'm just surprised. It just won't pass that one point. I couldn't do it. I tried, and I just couldn't do it. And I'm going to have to get the muscle out here to help me get this thing pushed over. Go get help. All right, here's the muscle. All right, here I am giving the orders to the first mate, telling her what we're going to do. And we're just going to flip it over as easy as pie. 1, 2, 3, and here we go. And there's the muscle. And there she goes. She goes over. Once she hit the center point, it was all right. And once it laid down, it was pretty easy to move. But just getting them set up was a little bit difficult. We get her set down on the trailer and push it over onto those stands. And I put some bracing in to hold them better. There's the bracing. There's the second mate. She's going to help me wash her up. I get some soap, and I ordered some hole cleaner, and boy, oh boy, it taken 2 weeks to get the hole cleaner in. And it was a special hole cleaner that specifically that I wanted. And I ordered it through a Walmart, but it wasn't from Walmart. It was somebody else, thinking it would be here fast. And I get a 2-week delivery date. Hopefully it'll come faster, but I wanted to get it cleaned up and I'll have to find something else to do because I don't want to put my cover on until I get that hull really clean. So I washed it up, got a little wet, and got her cleaned up the best I could, and see where we're at. And then I'm going to, next video, I'll start to work, and we'll start taking stuff apart. I hope these videos give you an idea of what's going on. It's kind of cut them short, but I just want a record of just doing this. These are good sailboats. They were the height of catamaran sail design when they were made, 1963. They were it. It was kind of a revolutionary design. Fiberglass was just taking off, and they were trailerable. The best I understand, they made about 500 boats, and they were very popular. But they're starting to go on the way out. There was a lot of associations and groups, and there still is, but I'm sure the age of the ownership's getting up there, and maybe young people won't pick it up again. But this is cleaned just with soap, and didn't take out the decks yet. It's still a little dirty there. And this gives you an idea what it looks like cleaned up. And I'll tell you, I'm kind of don't know where they came up with that name Shark. Why name it Shark? I just have to wonder where they came up with that. We look on this side. I wonder why they named it Shark.